Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, is on track to make 25,000 arrests during Trump's first month in office, but critics argue the data lacks transparency. These figures, the first public glimpse into the Trump administration's promised mass deportation efforts, represent a new tactic to showcase progress towards fulfilling Donald Trump's campaign pledge to detain and deport millions of undocumented immigrants. The agency has been publicizing the daily arrest and detainer numbers, requests to local law enforcement to hold individuals for ICE detention across various social media platforms. This daily count, averaging 826 arrests per day since President Trump's inauguration on January 20th, has been consistently highlighted, interspersed with images of ICE agents making arrests and digital flyers detailing the names and alleged criminal histories of those detained, some bearing the slogan, "The worst first." However, as of February 10th, the agency has not released any new figures for 10 days, raising concerns about this proactive dissemination of arrest information contrasts with the agency's historical record. A July 2024 report by the U.S. Government Accountability Office revealed that ICE significantly undercounted the number of individuals in immigration detention by tens of thousands. Furthermore, recent reports on highly publicized nationwide raids suggest ICE exaggerates the number of criminals arrested. These operations often involve large deployments of officers in tactical gear from multiple agencies, utilizing military-style vehicles and equipment, prompting protests in several locations. This raises questions about the accuracy and context of the publicized arrest data. While ICE's website contains extensive data on arrests, detentions, and deportations, significant delays in reporting limit its usefulness for real-time analysis. A review of ICE's social media reveals a focus on highlighting arrests of individuals with criminal convictions, without providing sufficient supporting data to validate the administration's claim that prioritizing the deportation of individuals with criminal records is a top priority. The lack of transparency raises concerns about the selective nature of the information being presented. The public aggrandizement of these ICE arrests, the use of military flights, and the negotiations with other countries regarding deportation flights, commented Colleen Putzel, Associate Policy Analyst at the Migration Policy Institute, all contribute to laying the groundwork for the mass deportations campaign the Trump administration seeks to implement. Reports from the Washington Post indicate that administration officials pressured ICE in late January to substantially increase arrest numbers. The Guardian U.S. further reported that the agency is manipulating Google search results to promote older reports about raids, seemingly to create an illusion of increased arrest frequency. The lack of detailed information regarding ICE's operational locations generates a sense of omnipresence, fostering an This perceived ubiquitous presence, fueled by the publicized arrest numbers and tactical operations, creates an environment of anxiety and uncertainty within immigrant communities. The absence of comprehensive data on arrest locations hinders independent verification and contextual understanding of the agency's activities. This opacity undermines public trust and fuels concerns about potential abuses of power. The disparity between the publicly promoted arrest numbers and the lack of comprehensive, transparent data raises serious questions about the administration's commitment to transparency and accountability in its immigration enforcement efforts. The focus on highly visible actions, such as large-scale raids and the use of military-style assets, overshadows the need for detailed data analysis and independent verification of the claims made by ICE. This approach potentially exacerbates community fears and anxieties without offering a comprehensive understanding of the immigration enforcement strategy. The lack of granular data on arrest locations and demographics further hinders independent scrutiny and contributes to the perception of arbitrary and unchecked enforcement.